Alright, I'm just at Balnearium Beach tonight, and target species is gummies. It's leading up to the full moon, which is probably the best time land-based to chase gummies. I'm also fishing the rising tide. It's about 8 PM and the tide, I think high tide's at about 1 AM. So let's hope I can get some gummies. Alright, so I'll just run through with you how I fillet my trevally for gummy baits. I get a fillet knife and I run that just under the fin there, and I cut till I feel a bone all the way down. Once I feel a bone, I just move the knife to the side, hold it down and just cut along the bone. That's it. Throw it to the side and I'll get 4 baits out of this. So that's one there, that's 2, and I'll cut this on like that. There you go, that's 4 baits, and that's how I'll do my trevally. Alright, so I'll just talk you through how I put the bait on the hook. So that there's the fillet, 8/0 hook with the sleeve. So what I do is I go flesh side first, and I pin it just near the top, pin it through once, and that's it, and I let it hang. That's a perfect gummy bait. So what I normally do with after I filleted the trevally is fillet it on both sides. I just throw it in right on the water's edge for a bit of burley, not too far, and that's it. Alright guys, so I'll just run you through my rig. I'm using trevally as bait, fillets on a 6 octopus circle hook. There's a green sleeve, it's 60 pound leader, connected to a swivel, and on my main line I've got a running sinker clip, and I tie about 15 centimeters of line, and I got there a 5-ounce sinker because it's a bit windy today. So, fish on guys. I think it's a gummy. Good head wax. Yeah, where is that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good fish. Where is it? Good fish. That's it, gummy. Yeah. Keeper to me. Let's get the hook out. Just measure it. Pretty sure that's a keeper. Alright, so it's a keeper, measured 55 centimeters. So now, what I do to bleed it, there's a hard thing just under their mouth. Get the knife, cut right on that. There you go, she's bled. video. I'll clean it later when it stops kicking. Alright, so what I like to do, I started the video a bit too late, but right there, there's a little hole, poo-poo hole. I put my knife in there and I cut all the way to where I cut the neck, and that's how you remove all the guts from the gummy shaft. It's important to remove all the guts straight after you catch it, and then when you go home you can fillet it. So I just do that, get a knife, that's it, that's all the guts. What you could also do is at its stomach, I normally like to see what they eat. Now that's been eating squid, and that's about it. That's all that was in its stomach, just a bit of squid. So I'm just going to start filleting this gummy. The first thing I do is I remove all the fins. That's one. Two. Then what I do is I see from that belly flap, so you can see the line there. I just follow that line. I'll just remove that, put that to the side. Same thing on the other side. That's off. Got one more fin here, bottom one. Cut that off, that to the side. Alright. Now I just make a V near where the head is. And just finger, I just grab this, try and cut it a little bit just to get it started. This one's not cut properly. Cut. So what I do is I just grab the head and I try and pull it. Sometimes you gotta cut it a little bit. Now, just pull that. Sometimes the skin gets stuck, so we just cut that out. And this should pull off in one hit. go. Sometimes at this part it gets stuck. What we do, just make a little cut. Most of the times it comes off in one hit. This one's ripped on me a few times. There we go. That's off. What I normally do is just cut the tail off. Now you can feel some bone there. What I'll do is I'll just go, see it there, just cut it like that. Bone here too. Cut it like that. Now I get my knife and I basically pull the head up and just cut straight down. There you go. It's all skinned. And it's just the meat. And there's one little bone here in the middle. So what I normally do for that one, so I just follow, get my knife and just follow close to the bone. So I'm just opening it up on both sides, that, and then I'll cut, just do a cut down the middle here. And you just keep following that bone. Down here. That should open up one side. Do the same to the other side. That's it. What I'm doing now is I'm just doing slight cuts in it just to open it up and sort of flatten it out. Do the same here. feel that bone here. So I'm just cutting it a little bit deeper, just so I can get my knife underneath that bone. And once I can do that, this might be a little bit more. Once you do that, put the knife underneath it. I'll cut this way first. There you go, bone's off. It's a nice fillet there.